Rough videos.
Hi, my ILS students. Let's take a deep breath in. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. We are doing our science week. And this particular activity, we're talking about apples. And why, when you cut open an apple and it's that nice, crisp, beautiful white apple, let's try it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and use my apple cutter. You can use a butter knife or a knife or whatever you need. And look at how nice and crisp this apple looks. It's crisp, it's fresh, and it's yummy. But if I were to leave this apple out, it'd turn brown and get a little softer and not taste as good. Oh, that one has a little bruise to it. So what I want to do is a science experiment. We want to know, what can we use to keep this apple from turning brown? So I guess the first thing we need to know is, why does it turn brown? So if you look up why apples turn brown, there's an enzyme element in the apple that reacts to the oxygen. And I like rusting or oxidation. Or if you see a plant and the leaf gets damaged, it has the same process in that it turns brown, and that's to protect itself, because most animals wouldn't want to eat something that turns brown. So what can we do to this to keep it from turning brown? Well, let's do an experiment. Let's make some guesses. Miss Kelly has a few items that we're going to use. We have some orange juice in one bowl, some vinegar in a bowl, some lime juice in a bowl. I put some sugar in one bowl and some salt. And I took a paper plate and I labeled it. The control one will be the apple that I do absolutely nothing with. I set it down and we see how long it takes for it to turn brown. Then we have the sugar and the salt on this one. So I'll put the control group right here where it says control. I'll grab another one. And you can add water to these so that it coats the apple more evenly. I'm just going to put a little sugar on it. Just like, there we go. So here's the one with sugar. Wipe my hands, because the next one I'm going to do is going to have salt. Here we go. So I'll put salt. Got to make sure you keep your hands clean while you're doing this. You don't want to cross-contaminate. This is a science experiment. You want to control those variables. So now I have a sugar, a salt, and a control. I'm going to clean my hands again, because I still have OJ, vinegar, and lime juice. So let me grab a new one. Here we go. Put this one in the OJ, just like so. I coated the whole apple in the OJ. Go. And the next one I'll do is going to be, there's nothing on my fingers, vinegar. Here we go. Just like that. You guys can use whatever things you want to use. You get to pick what substance you want to put on your apple to try and prevent it from browning. And hopefully over the week, we will get to share our apple stories. What worked? What didn't work? Which apples turned brown? That one's my one in the lime juice. So I gotta put it right over here. So now I'm gonna leave these out overnight, and we'll talk about them tomorrow morning during our, I'll show you my end of my experience tomorrow morning with this experiment, and you can share yours with me the next day. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. If you have the opportunity, it'd be great if you could take either a whiteboard or a piece of paper and write each one, maybe draw a picture or maybe just use a, when you have them in a list, on like, you can do them in like a graph, and you can have a little brown marker, and you can put how much brown marker is on each one to see which one turned the most brown and which one stayed the whitest, so that you know what is the best to preserve your apple. And we'll talk about why some of them worked better than others. I just want to see what your results are. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you enjoy this experiment. Bye-bye.
Rough videos.